Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This match is going to be between David Kim, who's the red Zerg in the bottom left-hand corner, aka Davy. In the upper right-hand corner, we have Psionic Reaver, aka Asuma Sensei, as the blue Zerg. So it is going to be 1 versus 1, Zerg versus Zerg, head-to-head on Blistering Sands. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm really excited about this match because, first of all, Psionic Reaver's been playing a lot of games. He's gotten a lot better since the last time he played David Kim. But David Kim is the best StarCraft 2 player, period, right now. Speaking of Psionic Reaver, you can check out his live stream. He streams a lot of StarCraft 2 games at justin.tv/ICCup. Otherwise, by the way, my home website as well, Psionic Reaver's sc2gg.com. We try to provide as much StarCraft coverage as we can, both StarCraft and StarCraft 2 related. We're going to move obviously more into StarCraft 2 for those of you who know Rise. Rise is actually coming out of retirement to do some StarCraft 2 commentary. Anyway, this, again, on Blistering Sands, it's a very small map. It's a very short map, not a very resource-heavy map. You've got that expansion, natural expansion. You have high yield in kind of the cardinal corners, and at the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock position, you have the double gas, 2 Xel'Naga watchtowers to kind of survey everything. And it looks like Psionic Reaver going to open with a Overlord building off 10, just hatched. Now he's gone with a spawning pool on the opposite end. It looks like David Kim did the same, but he built drones, so he's going to have a little bit of an economic lead. But if Psionic Reaver can turn around and get a couple Zerglings out quickly, maybe kill a few drones right off the bat, could end up with a pretty solid lead. It depends on how David Kim can defend against this, and of course, being the standard manner guy, good luck, have fun. So it looks, and actually Psionic Reaver only really needs to kill about 2 drones to even this up, because it looks like he sent out a drone scout where Psionic Reaver did not. He doesn't really need to because he's producing Zerglings first. Looks like Psionic Reaver is going to be a little bit late on that last Zergling. As you can see, just had those 2 larvae out to produce it. He's going to have to wait a little bit to get his third, which is going to create a little bit of problems for him. David Kim now moving back a ways. Already got an Overlord coming up, which will provide some additional scouting information. He has also built a second hatchery at his natural secondary. Placed a gas, and there's a spawning pool. So let's see how David Kim decides to defend this. He's bringing up this drone. I think he's going to bring it up to the Xel'Naga watchtower, and what this is going to do is this is going to give him a lot of vision for defense here. So you can, we'll just switch to his first-person view really fast so you can just kind of see what he's seeing here and what he's kind of focusing on. But with this Xel'Naga watchtower, he gets a very wide radius of vision. He's going to see that Overlord moving across, and with this Overlord positioned here, he's going to see all these Zerglings streaming across, and as a result, he should have a pretty good idea of the exact numbers he needs. Unfortunately, Psionic Reaver, I think he had a bad rally point or something like that, or maybe it looks like he's going to try to attack this Overlord across the corner. I don't think he's going to be able to kill it though, but pulling his queen off the line while he doesn't have energy to spawn larvae, so it's not really going to be of use to him. Looks like, I think Psionic Reaver pulled off gas, might have just gotten enough to maybe get Zergling speed. Doesn't look like he's upgrading it now, instead getting a second hatchery. David Kim has his natural secondary getting harassed right now by these Zerglings and engaging a little bit too close. Almost lost a Zergling. It's at least going to be low on health, which is going to hurt any sort of Zergling on Zergling engagement right now. Engaging a little bit off the corner. Looks like Psionic actually able to position that well, pulling one Zergling back to try to preserve, and just very nice micro on Psionic Reaver's part, Zergling on Zergling, pulling out the weak Zerglings and pushing them back in. Fortunately, it looks like he's ignoring his Zerglings right now, so David Kim going to be able to clean this up. Even though he only had 2 weak Zerglings left, the hatchery still stands, and in the meantime, David Kim has got some Roaches out in the field, upgraded to Roach Warren. Roaches much more powerful units than Zerglings. I think Psionic Reaver is now in a lot of trouble because he's got 2 hatcheries, yes, but he's going to have to throw a lot of Zerglings out, and he's just going to have to try to overwhelm, essentially, at this stage. Looks like speed is, in fact, being upgraded now with the gas, and he's going to have to be doing it with an inferior economy and with basically what I consider weaker units. Roaches get bonus damage to biologicals, so he's going to have a lot of difficulty in this match. The Zerglings coming across. Let's see if they spot these Roaches. They are going to spot these Roaches on the low ground, but it looks like they're going to try to... No, I thought for a second they were just going to avoid it altogether. They are backing off. They are going to the north here. They're trying to force David Kim to play a little bit more defensively. David Kim, in fact, is going to ignore it altogether. He's just going to rush in. Right now, Psionic has nothing to defend his base against this attack. He's just going to try to suicide in with the rest of these Zerglings. Shouldn't be too much trouble for David Kim, though, to get a couple Roaches out there to defend his main. I'm not sure what Psionic can do otherwise to defend his main hatcheries. Looks like that first Roach is starting to wander. He's actually got some Roaches out of his own. I actually had that Roach warn. I missed it behind his base, but he's severely outnumbered. He does have that queen to support, but he's hatching units as they're coming out. Looks like he was able to take out that hatchery in the meantime, so big turn of events. And it looks like he lost some Zerglings, lost those Zerglings otherwise, but taking out that hatchery, absolutely huge. Let's see if he can hold on at the main, though. A lot of Roaches is just doing a ton of damage. Wow, his supply getting completely disrupted, trying to micro his way around this, use the queen's range a little bit to his advantage. Unfortunately, that queen doesn't have a lot of health left on it. Probably get taken out. Looks like it just got taken out. And right now, it looks like David just running wild. Metabolic boost kicking in, so the Zergling's speed upgraded. Looks like Psionic finally going to be able to finish off the roaches inside of his base, but he's lost a lot of his economy in the meantime. And he's had to actually, never mind. Looks like he's going to get taken out perhaps right now by Davidkin rushing in more roaches right into his main. And he's having to, this entire time while he's just fighting with nothing but drones, he's losing all sorts of mining time while David Kim is putting down his hatchery and, yeah, just using everything to throw at Psionic Reaver. Psionic way behind in this match. You can see about 21 supply versus essentially 2. So you got 2 supply, which is that 1 roach, which is now 1 supply. So it looks like Psionic Reaver, yeah, close game, but ends up losing to David Kim. Was able to take that hatchery out, but just the superior. I love that death animation. Calling GG right there. David Kim once again able to prevail. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.